Hello, everybody, and welcome to our faith story for today. And I want to introduce you to Kim Price. Kim has been a friend for a long time, right, Kim? We go way back.
A long time, yes.
And so Kim is gracious enough that she is going to share her faith story with us today.
Thank you, Janet. I'm glad you asked me to be part of this. I appreciate it.
Mm.
My faith story is actually about death, and it is about my father. I was so fearful about what would happen when my father would pass away. He had had a heart transplant and just didn't know how that was going to take place because the doctors told us that his heart could still beat. And I was so afraid as his time was coming near. I went to the hospital, or no, I'm sorry, it was the assisted living center. I went to the assisted living center to be with him. I just had this feeling early in the morning. I got up and went about 3:30 in the morning, and I took my book with me that had some Bible verses in it and some other religious stories that I could read to him, even though I knew he was unconscious. So I prayed. I prayed to God. I prayed to Jesus to please let my dad pass easily. It was more about my fear than it was anything else. I believe, now that I look at it. But I sat there and I talked to my dad and I read him some of my favorite stories, some of my favorite things. And I at one point got up and said, Dad, it's okay if you want to go. It's okay if you want to leave us now and end your pain. And I could hear him laboring in his breathing, and I continued to read and hold his hand. And then there was complete silence. And I
Mm.
looked up and I touched his face and I gave him a kiss. And I said, "It's okay." I knew he had passed. And sorry, my faith, my belief in God, and I know that Jesus and God are protecting me. I know they look after me. They took my pain and my fear away
Yeah.
by letting my dad pass so peacefully. And I was blessed to be there and to witness it. And I'm no longer afraid.
Yeah.
It has changed me. It was a life-changing moment. And it changed me so much that I'm no longer afraid of death.
Mm.
It is something that was now so peaceful for me because we just don't know until we experience something happening in front of us, or if something would happen to us. And I haven't gone through it except for being there for my dad and with my
Mm.
dad. And I know that my guardian angel was over my shoulder, that Jesus was standing there, that God was there with him, and he just went peacefully away. And
Mm.
that's my and it just has strengthened my faith so much
Yes.
that to this day, if anybody asks me if I'm afraid, I say no longer. And I tell
Mm.
them my dad's story.
Mm.
So I was the one that was blessed to be there and to go through it and experience it and feel that calm that just came over
The
everything.
peace. Mm.
So that's my story.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kim, that's wonderful. And we do not have to be afraid. And without faith, we can do nothing. And
That's it.
so I appreciate so much you sharing that. It's certainly encouragement for me, and I know for those who are watching that you have encouraged them in some way today. And I thank you so much for that, Kim.
It is. It's. I appreciate you letting me do it. Thank you.